Minister Kheliya Rabukwella. Thank you for joining us on the program, Minister. Firstly, I'd like to start off by asking you, there is speculation and stories going around saying that at the time of General Sarath Fonseka's arrest, there were no charges detailed to him properly by the arresting officer, Major General Manavadu, and the entire arrest warrant wasn't properly read out to him. Persons at the who were present there say this sort of information. So what is your response to these matters? Was the arrest warrant properly read out, and what were the exact wording of the arrest warrant? What did it say exactly?
I'm sorry, because I cannot answer that directly because I wasn't there personally. Okay. So it's a matter of somebody saying yes, somebody saying no. Mm-hmm. The fact of the matter is this army personnel and the people who deal with this kind of thing are highly disciplined officers. Mm-hmm. And once they are given a task, and when they are on the task, and there is no reason for one to not to read it out if you look at it from their perspective, on a perspective of a disciplined officer. And I really do not know what implications that would arise if it was announced or if it was not announced. Say if he was given the task of pronouncing what are the charges and stating, because in any case he was to be taken into custody there. Mm-hmm. Right? So by stating it or not, it makes no difference. Right? Only thing, it is a question of decency. It is a question of being duty bounded to do what he is supposed to do. And I strongly believe that such disciplined officers do not hesitate to carry out their entrusted duties. And logically, you don't see a reason as to why one should not call for that, because it makes no difference.
Right. Can you go on record and tell us what that arrest warrant contained, what the specific charges at the time were when he was being taken into custody?
Well, I cannot tell you exact wordings because it is a written warrant. Okay. So the written warrant, but the substance of it would have been that spelling out the particular charge, particularly that he'd been a member of the Security Council as the Army Commander, former Army Commander, and subsequently Chief of Defence Staff. Mm-hmm. And now, while he was holding these positions, he becomes, by virtue of holding ex officio basically, he becomes a member of the Security Council. And Security Council is a unit that deals with the national security, and that's basically the apex body of the defense. It's something, and there are certain secretive things that are discussed in terms of strategies and the time of the war, and then soon after that. So once you are a member of the Security Council, leave alone the legality, but the morality is that you don't deal with other political parties. One might ask, is that democracy? But then democracy has certain limits when it comes to certain area of activities. Now, when it comes to the security, it's at the highest level. And particularly, when you are a member of the Security Council, you see you are duty bound to honor and discipline yourself to the extent that you don't go and divulge whatever you discuss. And particularly, again, furthermore, with opposition political parties, one could speculate that to discuss matters and then perhaps to work out a strategy to throw out the government. The President, being the head of the Security Council, being by virtue of being the executive and also the Commander-in-Chief, that you don't go against the Commander-in-Chief while you are in office. And that amounts to even the treason.
As a point of information, can you tell us who signed that arrest warrant? Who basically issued it?
Well, these are technical things. I'm unable to, because these are all highly legal, and